All right, this is Eddie Cruz for Trucking Masters, CDL Training. I'm going to be doing the loading dock. I'm going to demonstrate the loading dock. This is the most requested video that I've ever gotten from my students and everywhere else. Now, in some places, some states, a loading dock with a 90-degree angle is not required to get your CDL. But you still have to learn it because this is something that we always do as truck drivers. We always do this. So what we have here is a basic static horse here. We have 12 feet wide. Your truck is 8 feet wide, so I know I can fit. We have 70 feet of space between the entrance and the actual borderline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate step by step of how to successfully do a loading dock. If you understand the static, if you understand exactly what I'm about to do and you can actually see it, you should be able to successfully do this maneuver. It doesn't make a difference where you are and what level you are. All right, so I'm going to break it down. Now, the one thing of doing this for so long, I've been an instructor for almost 8 years now, is that most students are predictable. Every single student that I've ever trained does the exact same mistake, even you guys in the back. All right. Now, this is students in the back. They don't want to be in the camera, so that's all right. So every single student that I've ever trained does the same mistake, and I'm going to identify that here. All right. So that way you know that this is the reason why you're not doing it. All right. So I'm going to set it up. So the first thing you have to do as a new driver, you have to get out the vehicle. You can never be successful at the maneuver if you cannot see from the outside perspective of it, okay? Because even though all my trainings, I still cannot see from outside the vehicle, okay? Every successful truck driver in the world always gets out the vehicle and you know different, all right? So right here, by standing here, I can see exactly where my angle is heading towards. 3 probabilities. My trailer could be going this way, or this way. But at least I can see the angle and I can make corrections before it happens. All right? Now, one mistake that you all do, every single rookie does the exact same mistake. So if you cannot successfully do a 90-degree angle or loading dock, this is your mistake. You're looking at this cone. Number 1 mistake the rookies do is they look at this cone as they're coming in. Remember, gentlemen, females, truck drivers, I cannot successfully put this vehicle in here if I'm staring at this cone. That trailer cannot hit that cone if I'm focusing on the path that I have to travel. It's logical. If you think about how you back up your car, you do not look at the cars next to you, you look at the path you have to travel. So we implement that with a bigger vehicle. So if you're having troubles with the loading dock, 99% of it is you're staring at this cone, or you're looking over here, over there, but you're not looking at the path you have to travel. All right, so right here, I can see that my angle is already coming in this direction. I'm gonna go back in there, and then I'm gonna get out again. at this point, before I actually go into the dock, I want to make sure that my trailer is actually pointing in the right directions. On the right side, I cannot see it because of the angle of my tractor. So that means that I'm going to make sure I'm dead in the middle, straight. Not coming in sideways because that's not how I took off. I went out and went that way, so I'm coming the same way. So I'm verifying that I'm dead in the middle, plenty room on this side, and the whole time I was backing up, I was aware of the cones. I was aware of them. But I was never looking directly at them because subconsciously your hand will turn the vehicle into the direction you're staring at. So if you're looking at this cone, subconsciously your hand will turn the wheel to the right to make the trailer go left, right on top of the cone. All right? So right now, I'm straight in here. Remember, there's a visualization in your mind that has to happen before you can actually execute the vehicle into it. And that's one thing that most people do not understand. All right? By getting out the vehicle, you can visualize exactly what needs to be done before you can actually execute it. All right? So all I have to do now is get the tractor behind the trailer and push the trailer backwards and use the mirrors as a straight back. That is the only way that you can do any maneuvers, whether it's the offset, parallel parking, straight back, and everything. You got to get out the vehicle multiple times, understand the maneuver, have someone else demonstrate that's done it before. But the number one thing that you cannot do is use the cones as a reference. The cones are not here to teach you anything. They're just here to keep you on a boundary level. You must understand the articulation of the vehicle and always focus on the path you want to travel. Think about how you got your license in the first place. Okay? Think about when you're driving your car. You're looking at the path you want to travel, not the lines or the cars next to you. It's the same concept with a vehicle this big. If you're struggling with the loading dock, 99% of the time you're looking at these cones and you want to go around the cone. You want to spin it around the cone. It doesn't work like that. It's never works like that. All right? So if you have any comments, please post them. Any more videos you want to do, you want me to do, let me know. But this is how successfully you do a loading dock. All right? This is Eddie Cruz for Trucking Masters. I'll see you guys around.